Hi, I'm Dave Price with hosting-review.com, and we're here at HostingCon 2012 in Boston, and I've got the pleasure to talk with Corey Hammond, the CEO of BrainHost. Corey, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure. So, in relative terms, BrainHost is a newcomer in the web hosting industry, but it's absolutely clear that your team, your senior management team, you're not rookies. So where does that knowledge and where does that experience come from, and how has that lended itself to bringing BrainHost to what it is today?
Sure. So traditionally, you would think of a hosting company as a bunch of technical people, and we have those people, but we're actually marketers by trade. So we started BrainHost in the efforts to help small businesses and consumers get online more effectively and easily. And so we've always kept that premise of keeping things simple, and that marketing has allowed us to grow as quickly as we have.
Okay, great. So BrainHost has been growing very quickly, right? And it's obvious to see why. You put together a very comprehensive package. There's a lot of features in there that help customers build a web presence. Now, you know, with the growth that you've experienced, one of the major challenges, obviously, is to scale your support team to ensure that you're providing good quality support throughout that growth pattern. So how do you manage that? How do you make sure that the customer is continuing to be taken care of?
Yeah, support has been a big focus of ours since the beginning, and as fast as we've grown, we've been able to learn a lot of things and how to best serve our customer. It's just one of those constant things you have to watch. We watch a lot of metrics internally, making sure that our call times are low, that ticket volume's low. But at the same token, even though we're trying to do that from an optimization standpoint, we're trying to deliver the best. So even though we want the call times to be in a certain range, we'll spend 20, 30 minutes with a customer on the phone, making sure that they have everything that they need, because a lot of times it's just information that they're lacking. A little technical pinpoint on something with WordPress or how to market their site a little better. And that's what we really strive, is to give them those tools that they need to actually build their presence online.
Right, that makes sense. And if you're giving them the tools, self-help tools, it will minimize the amount of time or the number of calls that come into your team. But obviously, they've got to be ready, they've got to be knowledgeable to handle those calls.
Yeah, and over the last year and a half, we've been able to develop a lot of training curriculums internally. Not only do we want to give our customers the information, but our customer service reps need to be subject matter experts. They need to know about SEO. They need to know about pay-per-click and all the other paid media. They need to know about social media, how to work Facebook and Twitter. We actually require all of our customer service reps to have their own website. So that way, then, they can actually be hands-on, learning the same things, doing the same things, just like our customers have to. That way, when someone calls, they can say, I know exactly where that's at. I can definitely help you.
Right, from the perspective of a BrainHost web hosting account, right?
Exactly.
So you're speaking apples to apples.
Yeah.
That's great, Corey. You've touched on a couple of interesting points, and I think one of the things that is really important to convey to your potential customers is that they're looking for a web presence, right? It's not just enough to gain a web hosting provider. They want tools and things that help them to publish a professional-looking website. So what is it that you've offered your customers to enable them to do that?
Sure. So we do a lot with the website in getting you up online, and kind of, a lot of people just need an example. So a lot of these web builders that are out there today, you still have to do a lot of work with them. You have to put in your own content, you have to massage the navigation, you have to put pictures in, and it's kind of a blank template that a lot of people don't know. And what we've done is we take that one level ahead of it, and actually we'll deliver you a site that's completed for you. That way you can see what it's supposed to look like, take over the keys, and immediately start driving that website and build upon it. And then you can really focus on what's important, which is the marketing. That way you don't have to learn the technical things with FTP unless you want to really get into some more advanced things. And then having a framework like WordPress or another content management solution, you're able to effectively use it, continue to add your branding and your marketing, and then focus on scaling.
Okay, makes sense. And so yeah, once your website's up, it's looking great, they're happy, they're proud, you got to bring people to your website, right? So
Definitely.
you mentioned about SEO and you know, what tools are available for a customer to be able to bring traffic to their website get it out there.
Yeah, so we offer some products and services that will actually help you do those services. We also provide our customers with a lot of training. Even though our customers sometimes will buy our SEO product, we still teach you other advanced SEO tactics that you can take beyond that and continuing doing stuff themselves. So we're really big into the education. We want our customers to have the knowledge, and we have those training repositories, a combination of PDFs and tutorials and a lot of video content that we've produced just for our customers.
Good stuff. I also saw that you've got over 50 one-click installations, many different modules that are available. Are all of these modules a paid add-on, or do some of them come included with the standard web hosting package?
They're all included, so they can, if we launch them with, say, a WordPress site, and then they want to start selling some product and want like a Magento on the back end of it, or just a separate store, they can use the one-click installers to be able to install that kind of software for them. Some people want to start a community, so they'll start a forum. All those are at their disposal.
Okay, and is it, you often hear about easy to use, right?
Mm-hmm.
One-click installations. Is it truly that easy to make it happen?
It is pretty easy to use those. What we'll do to supplement that is we'll actually help them install it. So if they go into the one-click installer, you still have to name your database and name your site and put in some permissions that may not be common to everyone in the world. But what we'll do is we'll actually help you, walk you through it, tell you what pieces you're putting in there, and actually help you use the one-click installer, and then how the site works from that point on.
Okay, great. So, as the CEO of BrainHost, if you could only deliver one message to your customers or your potential customers, what would that one lasting thing be that you'd like to tell them?
I think the biggest thing for all of our customer base that we try to emphasize is consistency. Just having a website's not enough. You need to put the marketing efforts in. And the marketing efforts, unfortunately, in the environment that we live in, it's not a one and done type of thing. You can't put some SEO in place. You can't put a Facebook profile out there or a Twitter profile and expect it to do something. You have to consistently be publishing and putting out new information, marketing to your same customer base, giving them promotions constantly. One of the things we do as a company, we have a press calendar that every month we put out press releases with coupons and discounts and promotions and things. And that's a way to keep your social profiles fresh and do things. And our customers need to do that. They need to just be consistent with what they're doing, and it will pay off in the long run.
Sounds good. Well, it sounds like you guys are doing a fantastic job. The growth is there, so that's a true testament to doing a good job for your customers. So, Corey,
yeah, we
thanks for your
appreciate
time.
it. Thank you for having us.